Hello everyone, today we're going to be playing some Azorius auras in Explorer. I'm using one of my favorite cards in the world, Light-Paws, Emperor's Voice. Whenever an aura you control enters, if you cast it, you may search your library for an aura card with mana value less than or equal to that aura and with a different name than each aura you control. Put that card onto the battlefield attached to Light-Paws, then shuffle. So we can use Light-Paws to tutor up any aura with equal or lesser mana value in our deck. Great toolbox to deal with any of the problems that we're facing in front of us. I think that this is the strongest just straight up auras build. I like the Azorius build over the Selesnya build now because so many people are using Nowhere to Run. It really just destroys the Glade Cover Scout, gets rid of that hexproof ability completely. And Azorius gives us access to great protection cards like Slip Out the Back, the only phase out card for 1 mana that stops edicts, stops board wipes, stops temporary lockdown, can get our creature through any sort of removal. We also have access to Spell Pierce to stop a lot of other removal pieces, Portable Hold to deal with any aggro decks, Rest in Peace, of course, the best graveyard hate, and then kind of whatever else we want depending on what the meta's up to. So I think I'm doing 12 creatures, 8 protectors, and then a bunch of auras and 20 lands. I think that depending on the meta, you might want to add more creatures, you might want to remove some auras, you might want to main deck some of our sideboard pieces. But I think that this is just the strongest build, not considering the meta. So we'll see if Pioneer ever gets any more support in different tournaments, if we can make a build of this against a meta and actually test it out in paper. But right now, I really love playing this in ranked best of 1. Just the straight up build, make it as straightforward and strong as possible. As long as we can hit one of our creatures and let it live, we will win the game. So let's see how it goes. All right, we go first. We don't have a creature. So we could keep, since we have Skrelv. And if they are just aggro, we can always sheltered up a Skrelv, try and grow it. Maybe we'll keep this. Yep, they are aggro, so we will get a Skrelv down. Then hopefully they just play out a creature. We can Sheltered by Ghosts. Now the question against a Leyline of Resonance deck is, do we take the Resonance or do we take the creature? Oof, okay. We need a creature now. We need a creature now. Okay, that's the least scary creature they could play at least. And 2 of them, that's a little scarier. And we don't find a creature, we probably just lose this. End turn. They could have so many combinations of cards that just destroy us. That's a great start. Draw 2, hit a land, and murder us. Ooh, okay. Oh, here we go. They did hit the land. Few rages, few more triggers. Even with their least scary creature. Yep. Yep. No world in which we win that. It was a risky keep. Risky keep. No creatures again. There's a creature if we can get it to survive. We're going against a Yorion deck. It's going to be tough. I think we can get rid of Sheltered. Get down a coast. Hope that we can get our Virtuoso to live. Okay. Another Virtuoso. Not terrible. Always love to have 2 creatures if you can. Is this going to be a momentum breaker deck? Okay, that's fine. Let's get some protection going. We'll chuck glitters. I will take your token so that if you kill me, nothing comes back. Pay 2 life, hold up some protection. Another talent. Hopeless Nightmare, okay. Resolves. I will have to chuck a Virtuoso. Because I really want to hit Ethereal Armor, Griff's Boon, and get the win. Alright, well there's one thing that we can chuck to the side. Not looking good. Oh, and we hit another land. That is brutal. Yep. We're going to lose. If we had hit Griff's Boon, we win. Yep, they got blockers for days. And probably some removal at this point. We'll chuck this. That's fine. Griff Spoon, please. A SRAM. So Scrub can protect and get us through. I mean, I think we have to play the Scrub and just hope that we can make it one more turn without removal. Okay. If we manage to win this, that's very lucky because they have a lot of answers. Did they find the answer? Technically, they have to kill both our creatures. That's it. GG. Whoo, that's scary. That is a scary deck to go up against. All right, we are on the Virtuoso plan again. Against aggro. We do have a Sheltered, which is great, but we need to get to it. Okay. 0 top, 1 bottom. That's good. Digging. Okay. Do we get A turn with a creature. It all comes down to this turn. What do they got? They got removal? Yep. Nothing we can do about that. Okay, we know they have good cards. Let's see here. We'll add a card waste. Cast pause. Cast research. Grow pause. Yeah, I mean, their creature's at a point where they buff it and we kill it, we die. They buff it, we don't block, we die. So, nothing we can really do here, unfortunately. We take 4. They burst lightning us. They didn't have it. Okay. You telling me we win? No way. There's no way. Pathway. Glitters. Oh, we did it. Oh, there's so many cards that win them the game. That was very lucky. All right, we're gonna hope to find a creature, I guess. Going against some more aggro. Challenger, okay. No creature. Well, I think we need to just get a card to gain some life while we can. We don't have protection for the Skrelv if they have a Fatal Push. Slick Shot, that's fine. We really want to find some protection. We had to play this on blue, which has already kind of screwed us here. No protection. So let's see. We can't block anyway. So let's grow the Skrelv as much as possible and hope they don't have removal. This does stabilize us for 1 turn. Maybe. Little simple Fatal Push and game's over. Interesting. Okay. I'll grow again. And we will hang on to these. No, how much life do we need to gain? We're going to gain 15. They have 2 cards in hand. We'll hang on to these in case we hit another creature. Okay, doesn't affect us at all. No push, no push. Good, good. No way they had it? They had to have had it before, right? That is crazy. How much damage are they actually going to do? Wow, what a swing. And we don't find another creature. That was close. That was close for just banking on a Skrelv. Oh, turn one Thoughtseize and a Yorion. Come on. Yeah, we're gonna need creature help here for sure. Hopeless. Okay. We can cast Griffspoon from our graveyard. We'll chuck the glitters though. It's 2 mana. It's a lot more difficult. Alright, so let's Skrelv. And turn. Now we've got double protection for this Virtuoso, as long as they don't have another Thoughtseize. Okay. We'll discard Boon. Oh, they lost 2 Momentum Breakers. That is amazing for us. All right, Virtuoso is up. Next, no attacks, end turn. That is an incredibly good mill for us. Hopeless Nightmare, okay. We'll get rid of the Aegis. Are they just sitting on a ton of black cards in one swamp? Okay. That is fine. Less fine, less fine. Alright. Rescue, you're gone. We need some firepower. That's a card. Okay. No attacks, end turn. Just relying on top decks now. Hoping we don't hit a blue card. One top's not good. Okay. We lose our armor. It's looking rough. And they have a breaker. Okay. That's fine. We will chuck the Virtuoso. We don't have anything to discard to it. Sounds good. We just find a land. That is brutal. Yep, they flip their invasion. Any creature card in a graveyard. So they can get a Virtuoso, which is a double striker. That's pretty good for them. Okay. We would love any 2 mana aura to steal their 4/4 Virtuoso. Okay. That's gonna be an issue. And we just hit another land. This doesn't even count as a cast trigger. Oh, yeah. GG. They hit so well. They went through 3 Momentum Breakers, 2. Still have 64 cards left in their deck. They got 2 Hopeless Nightmares, 3 Momentum Breakers seen, and a Thoughtseize. Okay, cool. If we can just get one more white source. This is a hand we like to see. Options for creatures. Get 2 Lava Runner, okay. There's a white source. All right. We will lead with SRAM, see if we can bait out some removal. Next turn we can Light-Paws, hold up, rescue, and then get it out of range of all red removal. You attack with both. Yeah, we do not need to block yet. That's fine. Okay, Skewer's good. I will Light-Paws. Do we just buff this while they're tapped out? It won't get super buffed. No attacks, end turn. We really just need Light-Paws to survive. Then we can Sheltered, Armor, Stabilize. Trying to think, if they just full swing, we know they have the Skewer. They could definitely have another removal. I might have to block, get to with Paws, blocks Swift Spear with SRAM. All right, this is risky, but I think we have to. Prowess. Okay. All right. They forced it. Oh, they don't have the removal. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. No damage done. Hexproof for the turn. Wait, what? If an opponent lost life? Oh, we lost life to our waste. Okay, okay, okay. My bad, my bad. All right, now we just stabilize. Make a gigantic Light-Paws. I can't really be touched. Draw some more cards. Or just have lethal. Yeah, yeah. Or just that. -3 to 36 against aggro. That is one of the reasons I love this deck. All right, we got options again. I always love a good SRAM bait to start. Another pathway. All right. Get out some SRAM bait. See if we can get them to bite. Okay, yep, that's fine. No blocks. Yeah, I think Light-Paws, buff it up, put some ward on it. Nice, draw card. Take action. I love combat research. That's one of my favorite cards. We will get in with SRAM because we're not blocking. Can they do 5 damage through a Ward 1? I don't think so. And a Mutavault, okay. So if they attack with Embark Challenger, we just let it through, no big deal. Yep, no problem. They're not doing 15, we know that. Okay, let's go ahead and Sheltered. Draw another card. Do they have something? Or are they just upset? I think we just take the Challenger. No card advantage for them. Yeah, we'll take action. Yeah, let's just do as much damage as we can. And gain as much life as we can. With the 12-11 Ward 3 and no black, we're feeling pretty good. Feeling pretty good. Scrub gets us by. Any blockers in the future other than Mutavault. And if we hit any other aura, we simply just add flying and win the game. Let me do 13, okay? I did not think they would ever let that through. Nice, okay, yeah. They're in a rough spot. Got a mulligan that. No good creatures. That is much better. We will risk chucking the SRAM. Oof, okay. We need to make it to turn 3, and then we can Sheltered whatever they got. Thankfully we went first. Do we make it to turn 3 is now the question, though. Next, no attacks and turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yeah, they kept. Means we're dead. I can't block. I lose if I block. I'll probably lose if I don't block. Yep. GG. This card was a mistake. It was such a mistake. I'm really surprised it is not banned. Makes me think, I mean, if this deck is the most popular in the format, you just run ley lines so that you can't get targeted, maybe. Yeah, and they get to create 4 creatures while winning the game on turn 2. It's just ridiculous. Ridiculously powerful. Once again, we have the combo we love. And once again, we are against some aggro. We need to make it to turn 3. See if that happens. Probably not. Okay. You're going to buff one of them. I mean, I guess is a question. Do you just sheltered one of their creatures away? It's obviously more powerful to get a Light-Paws down sheltered on turn 3. They didn't show us anything too crazy yet, so we're gonna hope. Cross our fingers and hope. We can get sheltered, all that glitters, armor, and something else onto Light-Paws if we get another turn. No attacks end turn. How much gas do you have? All the gas? There's no black, so there's no chucking their creature yet. Okay, as long as they don't have chuck, I think we're fine. Do you have a black source? We get a turn. Okay. We will run this out so we can double spell. Auto pay. Take another damage. Snag your hero. Yes. They didn't have the gas. And we super stabilize. All right, and we need Virtuoso to survive. If it does, we're looking great. We like to see anything that is slow and not removal heavy. This is what we like to see. That's scary. Turn 2, stock up. All right. We're going to get rid of one of these Virtuosos. Is it worth it? Let's try it. Let's see what we hit. We hit a land. All right. So we're able to hold up the protection. We need to hit something to get us around whatever they're about to play. Spelunking's fine. We can win this if they don't have a bounce or a creature. Even if they have a bounce, we have a rescue. 2 lands. They play a Boseiju. Okay. Okay. We found a creature. That's annoying. We gotta dig one deeper. This is always a sketchy part. Like, we could dig again with rescue. But then we're just shields down if they have anything next turn. We'll keep the pathway as another card to cycle. There it is. Do they have two of them? Is the question. They have two of them, really? Oh, what was our draw gonna be? Okay, it wouldn't have mattered. Okay. Oh, that is brutal. This town working in Explorer. Find Anissa, okay. It's a Lotus Field combo deck, okay. I'm really curious what the combo is. Cool, cool, cool. It's gonna take us a bit of work to get to another lethal Virtuoso, unfortunately. Double this town was just brutal. Do you attack? You do. Oh, okay. All right, let's keep it coming. Keep digging. Yep. What can we do? So is this Lumra? Yeah, that's a good card. They all enter untapped because of Spelunking. Yeah, that's scary. Then they can Storm Chasers, Flashback, something crazy. Maybe that's the combo here. Sacrifice the Lotus Field. Interesting. Oh, okay. Okay. I think I've always beaten this deck before it got to pop off. So I'm just interested to see what they're actually doing. Resolves. 3 black is an ultimatum deck or something. Okay, so there's the combo. Okay, so they just keep looping that. Interesting. Just gonna let it play out. I want to see how this deck wins. Do that again. 15 cards in their library. Okay. Okay. I mean, I haven't seen anything that just wins them the game, though. Sounds good. Ah, Thoracle. Okay. So they have the sacrifice land. Yeah, they get it back. Now they grab Thoracle. Nice. Thoracle combo in Explorer. That's cool. I gotta give him a good game. I've never seen that one work. I've played against what I think is this deck several times and always just beat him quick enough. But that is a very creative build. Unnamed deck. Something's not working here. Let's see. Okay. All right, so today we did some Azorius auras in Explorer. We went 5 and 5. Not quite what I was hoping for. Lost to Thassa's Oracle Lumra combo, which was really cool. I've never seen that deck work like that. But our matchup against Mono Red is really good. Sheltered by Ghosts is super strong. Lost a couple, but got more wins than losses. Lost to Leyline of Resonance, really, not just Mono Red. But I love this deck. It's super fun, super powerful. You just win 60 life to minus 20 life on turn 4 all the time. So I really love the power of it. It is very weak to removal, so when Rakdos is the main deck in the meta, this deck struggles very hard. Turn 1 Thoughtseize, turn 2 Fatal Push, and then you don't have any creatures. So tough to make this work in the competitive format, but there is always a way. So I'm going to keep working on this deck, and maybe when they support Pioneer some